body. I got my money 'cause I just got paid. How I wish I had someone to talk to. It's been an awful day. Hey, if you don't know Sam Cooke, you don't know the song I was just singing. What's up, my people? How you doing? I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend, a fantastic Saturday night. I decided to jump on here just, spontaneously and just say, what's up? All right, I'm not going to be on here long, but I also want to tell you straight up that we've been having some internet issues, so if I go out, don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? And we're just going to do our Adult in My World typical fireside chat. Okay? And, just rap about a couple of things. Nothing major. And we may get serious, but not some stuff ain't going to be too serious. So, I got to tell you about an experience I had, matter of fact, today. Okay? So, I'm at this shop and save, and I'm at the deli, right? DELI, the deli, and I'm gonna get some fresh meat. Okay, I'm about to grub out, man. And I got up there first, and and I could care less about people's color. I'm just letting you know. But this white lady with her husband and kid got up there after me. She sees me and she decided to pull this alpha move, right? So she pulls this alpha move and she runs up to the deli glass thing in front of me. So I'm just trying to keep my cool. Yeah, it was one of those days. I'm keeping my cool. Also, let you know, I'm having a Saturday night a fiesta, a singles solo fiesta. And no, this is not Kool-Aid. Anyway, so she runs up in front, and this woman just start ordering all this other stuff, right? So I'm just trying to keep my cool. I'm like, okay, you know. So she orders all this other stuff, all this meat and cheese and stuff. And if you don't know anything about me, I'm gonna explain something about me. I'm not an alpha and I'm not a beta. I'm a very I did some tests on a very unique version in which it's right in the middle. And I could be alpha sometimes, I could be beta. And if you don't know what that means, I could be super aggressive, alpha, go get it, charge, or I could be beta, lay back, play a couple of video games, have a beer, and chat with my subscribers. Okay? That's the difference. But I'm right in the middle. So those of us that's in the middle could be either or. If we choose, and if in certain situations, especially emergencies, we can handle emergencies a little bit different than most people because we could switch to become beta, let someone else charge, or we can take charge. Anyway, so she gets in her alpha mode, and after she orders to put the cherry on top of the whipped cream, right? She looks at me and she goes, "Well, I'm finished. You can go now." Ooh wee, you know. And I'm looking at her, and I'm just like, you know what? Don't be cool, man. Don't be cool, cause I'm looking at her like, okay, I wanted to bust out, Okay, Miss Daisy. I'm driving you, Miss Daisy, and thank you for letting me have my chance to get my meat from the deli, Miss Daisy. I'm so appreciative of you. you know, just want to throw it at her. I was like, okay, keep it cool, cause I can be a smart ass when I want to be. Okay. Oh, but I was just trying to keep my cool. I was just like, okay. And I mean, man, I'm just like, I don't know what got in people, man. People are just tripping lately. And y'all know me. I could care less what race, color, nationality a person is. I don't care. But yeah, that did get me, man. I was like, you know what? I'm about to talk to you, lady. But also, what I want to tell you about is that some of y'all asked about Q-Link Wireless, right? Well, oh, wait a minute. All right now, boy. Enjoy. Yes, I am, Miss B.N. Queen. Oh, well, let me do this. Thank you. B. N. Yeah, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, don't worry, I am. Anyway, I like that. I like what she wrote there. But anyway, what I was going to say is, yeah, I cut off Q-Link. Okay, so if you're a friend of mine, or if you're my family, I already gave you my temporary number. I have changed all my numbers. My numbers are no longer the same. And the ones I gave you as my temporary numbers until I get new numbers. So if you're trying to get in touch with me, y'all know the best way. Jamie's Ava 23. Email me. You know what I'm saying? Because you call those numbers and you're gonna have a long chat with somebody thinking it's me and it ain't me, and you're gonna be sitting up there wondering why I'm saying weird stuff. Just let you know straight up. All right, but yeah, I cut off Q-Link, man. I had to, man, because all of a sudden my Android phone that I had connected to Q-Link, the one I'm doing right now, it started doing weird stuff. I created a video about it. Y'all hear the details, but I'm just gonna give you a brief. It started doing weird stuff like what you call it, apps opening by itself. I was reading my emails, and it's like if I close my email, it'll try to pop back up like somebody else is reading it too. It started doing weird stuff like that. It started doing that before, just not as bad, but before Q-Link got busted by the feds. It started doing that before that, okay? But it just got bad, man. It's like once Q-Link got busted by the feds and everybody found out, it was like they said, well, you know what? We ain't got nothing to hide. We just gonna spy on you. I mean, it got really bad, so I just had to cut them off. I haven't picked out yet uh, another government phone company, but I plan on doing that in the future. I plan on taking care of a lot of stuff in the future. And also, now, I mean, since I got in Q-Link a long time ago, I'm cut off from them now. There's a lot of newcomers that I didn't even know about that deal with the government phone. Okay, and I'm just kind of like, wow. And some of the more stabilized people are playing games. I got an email from one of my subscribers today telling me that SafeLink doesn't give out phones anymore. They don't give out government phones anymore. So they want you to have your own phone. They're just gonna give you a SIM card. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that don't have that. They don't have a phone at all. I think that's pretty arrogant. You know, but so yeah, I'm officially, and I had to go through hell to do that. But I am officially cut off from Q-Link. I no longer use Q-Link. Okay, and as I stated, my friends, family, they have my temporary number. If someone else that I usually talk to try to contact me, you can hit me up by email. But that's what's going on with Q-Link, and Q-Link is still under investigation. They're playing all these little games trying to keep people are leaving them, so they're trying to keep people from leaving them. Okay, Hello, Lisa. What's up? Lisa Crosby, what's up? How you doing? How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing good. Let me give you a little shout out. Here we go. I recognize you, Lisa. Just saying hi. And I hope you're safe. All y'all be safe, all right? But that's what's going on with Q-Link. Ooh, up shopping. Everybody ain't lucky. Everybody ain't lucky. Make sure you get the best deals, okay? Because you know some of them places, man, they know y'all want some stuff, so they'll be hiking up the price on stuff, telling you that you're getting a discount. When you find out that you could have got it for $20, and they're telling you you're getting that 50% discount. It's only $45. Thrifting, that's what I'm talking about. I need to be doing that too. I've been over the I've been over the other day at work, man. I knew I felt a breeze, you know. I ain't lying. I knew I felt a breeze, right? I felt this breeze, and I was like, "Dang, where is that coming from, man?" I had to split my pants, like the seam. I had to split my pants, man. I was in bed. No, I was feeling the breeze from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Yeah. Also, I've been thinking. Also, let's talk about the crisis at the border real quick. I told you we're gonna be taking it light and a little bit heavy. I've been thinking about the crisis at the border, and honestly, a lot of people ask me, and I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more on this later on. But a lot of people ask me, do I think it's a crisis just going on at the border, like especially Texas? And my opinion is yes, it is a crisis. But also, to be fair, it was a crisis what Trump did too. When Trump went overboard and shut off the border the way he did, it was a crisis. Okay? And not having respect of human life, and part of that was motivated by racism. We know that now. Okay? That's a crisis. And he's always talking about illegal immigrants. Nevertheless, his wife is not even American. Okay? He tries to dress her up as one, but let her talk enough, you're gonna, she ain't from no New York or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But he don't hit on that part. Because he usually don't try to focus on illegal aliens that's from a European region. Okay? Now, also, in my opinion, it's a crisis because of how Biden did it. And let me explain that, okay, before you click off and say, Biden has such a hard on and hate for Trump that he let it override his logical thinking. And what I mean by that is, sure, you can open up the borders, but you do it in moderation because you know there's going to be a flood of people trying to come in. And if you do not prepare the situation for them, housing, a place they can stay, a place they can be safe, because there's sexual abuse of children at the border now from some of these people who's supposed to be workers, like social workers, helping them. And he could have set things up. Once he knew he was going to be president, he's done it before with other stuff. Okay, he's pulling people out of our war zone back to America. You mean he couldn't set things up ahead of time? But he had such a hard on and hate for Trump that he wasn't thinking. Okay, he didn't care. He just wanted to kick Trump in the face, even though that means not giving anybody coming over the border safety. And so because of that, I believe even with Biden, it's a crisis. It was a Trump with crisis with his racism, and he closing up the border and saying some of the most horrible things he ever said. Where I think the best solution is moderation. Okay, because yeah, I agree letting people in, but some of those people are going to be gang members. Okay, some of the people maybe end up being terrorists. All right, you just don't know. But if I was in another country and I wanted my mom and my sister, because I'm not married or nothing, but if I wanted my mom, my sister, my family to have a better life, then I might be an illegal alien. Especially if my life is threatened and their life is threatened. Okay? But there's ways to do things in moderation. Okay, now he's trying to put a lid on top of a can that he opened up. Okay? And everything's spilling out. And it's too much pressure to put a lid on that now. He's going to have to think of plan B. I'm be honest with you. It's no way he could just go back. You can't go back. It's done. He's going to have to find a logical way to do this in a healthy, civilized manner. And I am so tired of people talking about Mexicans as illegal aliens. There's Europeans that are illegal aliens. There's Africans that are illegal aliens. There's Asians that are illegal aliens. And my reason that I think the only reason they trying to point at Mexicans at the Texas border is because, like even in the past, no slave owner of any type wanted to lose control of their legal or illegal slavery trade. And they want them in, but they want them in the way they want them in. They don't want them in a way that they feel they're losing control. Okay? Because if you think that they don't want, and each version, the Republicans and Democrats have their own reason. Okay? Republicans want them because they're cheap labor. Okay? The Democrats want them in because they think that they're going to be future voters that can keep the Democrats in power. Okay? Either way, both parties want them for the wrong reason, to use them. Not to give them a better life and create happiness for them. They want to use them. As I stated, is legal or illegal slavery. And what I mean by illegal slavery is I worked for a long time as security. I'm going to give you an example. I was working, I think it's called City Line in Oklahoma now. And I was working when it was being built. There was a Mexican guy that was working there. And either the harness or the strap was not done right, and he fell into these like spikes to his death. And it wasn't instant. Okay? But you will never hear about it. Okay? You will never hear about it on mainstream media. Because he was an illegal alien. He was cheap labor. He was legalized slavery. And they swept it under the carpet. I was at another site, construction site, where one of the guys, they have these trucks that you can eat from, food trucks, and I was on a construction site, and this guy was playing, and he didn't realize that, you know, when you have a big truck, you can't stop on a dime. And he was playing, and it was a sad situation, and both of these workers were illegal aliens. They were Mexican. It was in This was in Texas, and he was playing with the food truck, act like he was gonna back into him, and he couldn't stop in time. And this was the first day of this guy's brothers working on the site, and the food truck slammed into him, killing him right there on site, broad daylight. They had automatically got the lawyers down, scared the family, let them know, maybe deported and everything. So that way they were able not to pay them compensation and to sweep it under the truck, under the rug. Okay. Like I said, I worked a lot of different states. I worked a lot of security, a lot of different types of security. And then you got Donald Trump. When Donald Trump is up here talking, and he was saying all this crap about illegal aliens, I was there when Donald Trump was building his Trump Towers in Las Vegas. I was working security. Security people from different companies, we talk to each other. Okay? I was there. Okay, I was there when Donald Trump had those white vans without windows, picking up illegal aliens early in the morning, so that, hey, what's up? How you doing, sexy star? So that so they can dig them ditches and do the hard work that you ain't gonna get no union to do for no 725 in that hot Las Vegas sun, so that he can get his towers built. But nevertheless, on the side of his other mouth, he's talking about closing up the border. I was there. He didn't have no problem getting them legal aliens so he can get his place built, nor did he have a problem having them working in his Trump Towers, cleaning up them funky beds people left behind. Okay? He didn't have a problem with that. And I was there. Okay? So, I mean, talking outside his mouth. But there's a lot of stuff but for some reason, the main reason I think they focus on Mexicans and people of Latin descent is because, each party wants them and wants to use them for different reasons. Good evening. Okay. Well, I got a lot of people up late tonight. Wow, y'all, what's up? Let's see. I'm going to give y'all a shout out. Give me a second. I thought I was the only homebody, ain't really doing nothing. Maybe messing around with the internet. Let me see. I like that sexy star. That kind of reminds me of Prince there a little bit. Oops. There we go. And I said I wasn't going to get all deep. All right. Salute. But one thing I want to talk to y'all about right now is that it could be me. It could be me. Trust me. But it feels like, okay, when I was in Oklahoma, and anybody who lived in Oklahoma, and my friends who live in Oklahoma, they could tell you about this. Anytime a tornado was real close, it's not what you think. Okay? You don't have tons of stuff flowing around. No. That's when it hits. When it's real close, it sucks the air out of everything. Everything's quiet. Birds don't even chirp. There's this eeriness. Okay? What type of beer am I drinking? I'm a lightweight, so I don't drink that much. But when I do drink, my main drinks I really like, and people call me a snob, but I really like a decent wine. Very nice wine, red wine. Brings out the vampire in me. No, I'm just kidding. But I like red wine and I really like rum and coke. If I ever, and like I said, I don't drink that much, but this, I decided to get ghetto tonight, y'all. Straight up, Deuce 11, Steel Reserve, hardcore. That's right, Deuce, baby. That's what that is right there. That's right. That's right. Ain't nothing like Deuce 11. Because Deuce 11, when you first drink it, you get the frown on your face, it's like, But then, once you hit that third drink, that third swallow, your taste buds are dead. So, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all drink that hard, like beer, that awful beer. Your taste buds are dead by the time you get that third swallow. So it goes on a little bit easier because your taste buds just like clocked out. It's like I'm out, man. It's like okay, But one thing I do not mess with is that Red Dog 2020. I mean, Mad Dog 2020. I can't do it, man. I tried that when I was young, man. One time I thought I was smarter than that Mad Dog, right? So I just had one small cup because they call it wine. Okay, so I had one small cup. I was like, all right. Man, I had one small cup of that. I just had the small cup. The next day I had a headache. That stuff is cheap, boy. That Mad Dog, man. 2020. And now they came out with a beer. I'm not even going near that crap. Old English. Old English is good too. Old English is good because Old English is malt. Okay, and a lot of people don't know the difference, but Old English is good too. Old English is smooth. That's one thing about Old English. People don't realize. Old English is really a smooth beer. Okay? It's the type of beer that it's not overly expensive to get, and it goes good with a hamburger or a steak. Okay? I've even had one time an Old English beer a long time ago with some vegetarian burritos. And it was just smooth. It complemented each other. It was, I didn't have any meat all that day. I already planned it away. I had some vegetarian burritos. They were delicious. I believe the name was Ann something, like Anne Marie or Ann something. But they were vegetarian burritos. And I remember I had some Old English. I had a small thing of it. Because, like I said, I'm not really a hard drinker. People think I am because, I have a sense of humor, but I'm really not. And I had a small thing of Old English, and they just went really smooth with it. It's just a real smooth malt beer, and it doesn't get it really doesn't get the credit it deserves, okay? Because it is a different type of beer where a lot of times everybody and their mom now are trying to make super strong beer that does not taste good, but it gets you drunk real quick. Like for local. I think that's like, you can get some that's almost 14% alcohol, but it's awful tasting. It tastes like you're drinking cough syrup. So, your taste buds are dead before you even, before you down a fourth of that beer, that Four Loko. So you don't really get, but it's not really good quality. Yes, they are, Stephanie. I agree. Hey, what's up, my girl? What's up, Stephanie? But yeah, you're right. There's some awful beer out there, and they try to price it in a way that I'm gonna be honest with you, the low income can grab it, okay? And yeah, it'll get you there, it'll get you drunk, but I mean, it is not good quality at all. It really isn't, okay? And every once in a while I do Deuce 11, but my main thing really is wine. I really like a really good wine. And if I drink liquor, which is very seldom, um, rum and coke brings out the pirate in me. I have a little pirate side. I usually keep well hidden. It brings out. I do not and cannot do tequila. I can't. You would think I'm schizophrenic, man, because the person that comes out after I drink tequila is not anyone that you know. I tell you that much straight. I mean, I even noticed I scared myself. I was like, was that me in the mirror, man? Cause I mean, I mean, one time I did some tequila. I mean, it gives me an attitude, man. You know, and one of those attitudes in which you can write a check with your mouth that your butt can't cash, but you could care less. you know, well, whoop me. You know what I'm saying? I lost it, but but knowing if you can handle alcohol or anything, or if you can't, is I think it's part of maturity, because there's people out there that they just have an addictive personality and they really don't need to be messing with alcohol or anything else because they have addictive personality. And people, a mistake I've seen in the past is people who think that, well, I don't get addicted to it. I can do it and I can stop anytime I want. And they think that everybody's like that, and everyone isn't. There's people out there that, I had a friend of mine. He had a 15-year chip from AA. He knew he told me straight up. I knew I was in trouble after my first beer. He knew. It sparked something. It ignited something in his genes, and he couldn't. I mean, he literally would not be invited when he was telling me about it. He would literally, when he was in college, not be invited to some of these frat parties because they knew that he would drink half a keg. I lie you not, by himself. So but yeah. Get my groove on, baby. But yeah, you do, Stephanie, you're right. You do have some alpha beer out there. But as I was saying, if you know anything about Oklahoma and you're dealing with the tornadoes, when it's close, it sucks all the air out. So everything is quiet. Not going out with him. Right? Everything is quiet. And right now, this feels like the quiet before the storm. And when I say that, don't automatically start thinking negative. Every storm is not negative and every storm is not positive. Okay? But this right now feels like the quiet before the storm. And it could be me, but I've talked to other people and they felt the same way. Even when you're talking about, this is just a different subject, but even when you're talking about the stimulus package, that 3.5 stimulus package, $1 trillion stimulus package that everybody's talking about, no one knows what's in it. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. It hasn't been written into a bill yet. And even if it's written into a bill, they can change stuff in it. It doesn't get solid until it becomes a law. But I'm telling you, this just feels like this is the quiet before the storm. Okay? And I'm just like, waiting for the other shoe to fall and preparing myself because you just don't quite know what's coming, but it's coming. Okay. And I don't, like I said, that doesn't mean it's something bad, people. Okay. That does not mean it's something bad. because there's good storms. I mean, heck, that $3.5 trillion what you call it for stimulus package, it could have a windfall of money for all of us on all of our walks of life. Okay, and that will be a positive storm. If someone's planning something very negative, like a terrorist, okay, that would be a bad storm. So I hope y'all understand what I'm talking. Let me see. Bring it on. My friend Stephanie, that's my friend Stephanie out there. Stephanie's in rare form tonight. One thing about Stephanie, my friend Stephanie, I'm gonna tell you, one thing about her is only time I get nervous about Stephanie, my friend, only time I get nervous about her is she reminds me of my sister. The worst thing for my sister's a Gemini, and Stephanie, I think Stephanie's Aquarius. They both air signs. The the worst thing about them is for them to get bored. Okay, that's you don't want air signs to get bored. Okay, okay. That's just like that's just like so true. I'm saying that's my sister's like, oh my God, just please God, don't let them be bored. I mean, give them something to do, keep them active, whatever, because they're thinkers. They live in their minds. They're very motivated. You know, and like my friend Stephanie, she's like a humanitarian. You know, give them something to do, but my God, don't let them be bored. Okay, I dated a Gemini, long-term relationship. When she got bored, she thought outside the box. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. Thank God for making me a strong man. All right, y'all. Well, hell yeah. All right, y'all. I'll rap to y'all later. I've been rapping to y'all for at least 37 minutes here. And I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank you for humoring me, keeping me company. And I've got some great videos, content coming up for you all. Taking my time. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, good night. All right. All right. I hope y'all have a great night. I do have some great video contents I am working on. I already have some that I created, some things you probably won't even imagine, but hopefully it will help you all. And I hope y'all have a safe, good night. If y'all going through something negative, remember negative times do not last always. Okay? All right. Don't worry, BN. You're right there, right there. Dalton's a crazy boy night. Dalton's in red form. Peace.